let's head over to Patriots practice where Efton Chism spoke to the media the other day and talked about his growth, second year in the McDaniels offense, and the relationships in that wide receiver room. We can hear from Efton Chism.
Yeah, I mean, it's been awesome. I feel so much more comfortable, I just feel like, I'm being myself out there. I'm not trying to, be picture perfect. Sometimes I can, they're giving us some freedom to switch things up, and, I feel like it's allowing me to just kind of play more free.
How would you describe the relationships and your caring about one another, where you're also kind of competing for spots in a lot of ways?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the cool thing we got about our room is that, everyone cares about each other. Obviously, we all know it's a competition at the end of the day, but we all want to see each other succeed. So when we see each other making plays out there, you see everyone celebrating. I think that's the cool thing about this room.
A lot of guys in that room. Are there enough seats in the new facility when it comes to the positional wide receiver room, the brand new room? Do they have enough seats for everybody, Sean?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't believe.
Who will be odd man or men out?
I believe Kayshon Boutte will be traded before the season begins.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that's the only way out of this. Like, I don't think they want to cut Kyle Williams yet. Mike Vrabel basically penned a love letter to him the other day.
He can't stop talking glowingly about him.
And I don't think they want to cut Efton Chism because he did the same thing with Efton, talking about him and Mac Hollins' relationship. So in order to keep 6 receivers, you have to get rid of one of them. Kayshon Boutte has made it pretty clear he would like an opportunity elsewhere. I think it only makes sense that they do exactly what they did with Caden Wallace, right? You're going to cut him. A team would like to sign him, so instead you swap 7th and 6th round picks so that they just get first dibs at him.
Yeah, I feel like, did you see the New Balance facility? Beautiful, by the way.
Gorgeous, stunning.
They had the wide receivers, and Boutte wasn't next to Drake May. Did you see the
A.J. Brown was next to Drake May.
Yeah, and I feel like this is the whole way they've talked about it. I feel like he's going to be gone. I don't agree with it. I feel like
same.
You need wide receiver depth. He's a guy that clearly, we've overstated his value last year because he had such important catches that we make it seem like he had 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Well,
however,
I don't like a big part of his value was the connection that he and Drake had. It was clear.
Right, but it wasn't that big of a connection considering if you look at the numbers. It wasn't like this year where he had this massive season.
Well, it's because everybody overrates it because you had a room full of poop and he was just some of the best poop you had.
Right.
That's all it was.
Right, he was the nicest fertilizer.
Exactly. Like the receiver room last year outside of Stephon Diggs was not all that exciting.
Right. I would also say the way in which you approach this with A.J. Brown, he looks awesome. But it's also a guy that most of the league thought had some knee issue. I don't think that's going to be a big deal, but if he goes down week 6 and Kayshon Boutte's on the Chiefs, making play after play, you're going to say, why did we give up on something that we had no need to give up on? And I also found it interesting, I don't know if we have it, but Nick Wright on First Things First did a sit-down, a shockingly negative Patriots take. But he talked about how A.J. Brown's got the ring. Now he wants the gold jacket. And so he came here because Drake May's a great quarterback and he and Vrabel have a great relationship, but he may not be as keen on sharing the wealth as he would be in other situations because he wants to build up his stats. I'm not sure if that's going to be an issue. I don't think it'll be an issue early on, but something to monitor.
Okay, what's next, Shime?
Well, Craig, Travis Kelce spoke to the media yesterday, talked about how much he loved his wedding. It was the greatest day of his life.
Did he talk about how he didn't love the prenup?
Nope, I don't think he did that. He talked about he did talk about Eric Bieniemy and how he MFs him all the time and he loves it. But then he also went and did his impression of Patrick Mahomes.
He's got a pretty good Mahomes impression.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
I hate to give Travis Kelce credit for anything, but it's not bad. Let's hear from Travis Kelce.
One of the most surprising things you'll ever find out about playing with Pat Mahomes is the guy's got a good cadence. There's something with the frequency of his voice, and when he says "Hold it really gets you to. So everybody just gotta mentally, when you're tired, you really gotta lock in because that frequency it get you to jump no matter what. It's a good cadence. Everybody knows I love that guy. That's a brother to me. I'm so proud of the way he handled adversity from last year to right now. Obviously, we still got about a month, less than a month till the first game. But if you see him out here, man, you see him enjoying the game, competing at a high level, not thinking about the knee, and he's playing his tail off right now and leading us is the biggest thing.
It was shocking to me the other day when Wiggy was going through the AFC and who he is focused most on, that the Chiefs were not even in the conversation.
He
for
said,
Wiggy.
It's not really for me either.
They're not?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just this Chiefs team this year. And, like, yeah, people will say don't bet against Patrick Mahomes. I'm betting against him. I just don't think they have it anymore.
I'm looking at the AFC, Greg, and I don't know where you're going to find a spot in the playoffs because, like, you look at last year's teams, we all expect the Bills and the Patriots to be back in the playoffs this year.
Yes.
You expect probably...
You and Wiggy love Lamar Jackson. So
yeah, you expect Baltimore to bounce back, and Pittsburgh's probably out, but they just swap spots.
You give no credit at all to Joe Burrow, which is...
No. The Bengals, though, do have like a top 5 easiest schedule in football this year.
Correct.
So they're a team that's at least in play to make the playoffs.
Tom said that during the break, you said that Tommy Cutlets was better than Burrow.
No, I never said that. How dare
That's
you?
not his nickname anymore.
Two chains.
Yes.
But then
Two chains.
Mike Vrabel gave him that nickname. We'll ask
Two
Mike
chains.
Vrabel about that tomorrow
What
morning.
Please do.
nickname will he have for you? We'll find out.
Well, yeah,
he's definitely not from Atlanta. But then you have teams like the Jaguars and Texans, who both are really good football teams that you would expect to make the playoffs. And if that's the case, then one of the teams between the Broncos, Chiefs, and Chargers isn't making the playoffs.
Yeah, I just don't know how you can count Patrick Mahomes out.
I don't think you can. It's hard to do the math of, with not expecting injuries, who's going to miss out on the playoffs in the AFC this year.
Wrongly or rightly, people compare him to Tom Brady all the time. Tom Brady was able to do it with a bunch of plumbers.
He got to play from the Super Bowl with Jabbar Gaffney.
Time after time after time. So I don't know. I don't know how you count him out.
Who looks fatter, Andy Reid or Kelce?
Kelce does not look fat. That was a bad angle one time.
Oh, God.
And also,
Same with me on Twitch.
Right.
Bad angle.
It's lighting.
Bad angle.
And the pleats.
Yep. Also, like New Heights, I would want that prenup just as much. They both should keep their own money.
Okay.
Are you on?
Did you see $35 million that Forbes had them at
Okay.
for this past year?
Do you
he and
think
Jason.
New Heights reaches these heights absent Taylor Swift?
But that's not the question.
Of course it is.
No, it's not. It's
If
about the
she
prenup.
leaves, the people go away.
It's about the prenup.
I'm saying in 3 years from now, New Heights, if they're no longer together, is going to be as
They're gonna be
irrelevant
together.
as.
It's gonna be fine. I thought it was pretty impressive. 35 mil.
30.
You do have to split it twice.
Do you believe it though?
Yes.
You do.
I think they had to.
You believe all those numbers?
No.
Like
Forbes.
some influencer goes, "I make $400,000 a year."